Hey, hey, what's going on, fellas? What's going on, everybody? Hey, hey, Tony. What's up, big Tony? Hey, not much, my man. All is well. We're in the middle of a snowstorm. Got a little bit of a cold snap here in northern Illinois, so we were out and about this morning, but we hunkered down like right around noon, and we've been just chilling inside. Little snowstorm coming through, cold outside, but little crock pot meal, football on the TV, time with the kids. I can't complain. So no, it's coming. I'm telling you, Tony. I know that it'll pick up some steam over that lovely Lake Michigan of ours, and is coming your way, I imagine. Yeah, it can't be far away. Hey, what's going on, Josh? What up, big Josh? Happy Saturday night, sir. How's everything in your world? Darren, what's going on, Darren? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good luck to everybody tonight. Returning guys, new guys. As always, Darren, one of the classiest guys around. For sure. Good luck to everybody. Dan B, the champ is here. The champ is here. Dan B in the house. Fantasy football champ for the break room. Oh, for sure. I get you, Tony. Yeah. I could imagine that's gotta be a haul. Probably still fun, I would imagine, on the snowmobile, getting around and just having a good time. Glad to hear it, Josh. Glad to hear Saturday's treating you right. For sure, for sure. Yeah, what a crazy opening game to the NFL playoffs. Broncos. Man, a buddy of mine just texted me like 10 minutes ago, said that he broke his ankle. Yeah, Bo is out, right? So my buddy just texted me. I was setting up the break and everything, and I wasn't paying too much mind to it, but that's wild. It's crazy that Bo's out. What a performance! What a game! I mean, the whole playoffs have been just so far so good. I'm gonna knock on wood that it stays that way and that the drama continues. It's been good. Too bad for Bo. Talk about a young guy that man, world is his oyster for sure. This game is a little bit of a blowout, but I have a feeling it's going to start to tighten up here in the second half. I have a feeling it's going to tighten up. All right, we'll give it a few more minutes for a few more people to jump in. On my end, I can see we got about 6 people that are here, but I wanted to share something cool with you guys because I know we got a lot of great dads in the group. So I had a pretty cool dad moment. The Rockford Ice Hogs, as you've heard me talk about them before. The returning guys, they are the minor affiliate for the Blackhawks, and they're not too far away from where we live. We're actually going to be going to another game next week. But every year, I just found this out this year that every year they end up doing something in like a local community where they basically play like pond hockey. They go out to like a local park district that's not too far away, about 25 minutes from where I live, and they do like an hour long open practice where everybody in the community can come out. They can watch the practice, and then They can get like autographs and pictures and stuff like that with the guys afterwards. And this is the first time I've heard about it. So me and my son actually checked it out this last week, and he did pretty well. I ended up making up some like little 8x10s, and he got some pretty cool autographs. Got to meet all the guys on the team. A couple guys are like first rounders. This one was pretty cool for me because a couple days after we had met him, this is Drew Comiso. This is the goalie for the Rockford Ice Hogs, and he actually ended up getting called up like 2 days after we met him, and he was so cool with my son. Shout out to Drew Comiso if he ever sees this or catches to him. He was really cool with my son. Gave my son the time of day, like all the time of day in the world. Was talking to him, gave him a fist bump. So that was pretty cool. But I would think this is pretty neat, getting a bunch of autographs from the guys on the team. But my son was extremely ecstatic about getting the mascot. So the mascot for the Ice Hogs is Hammy, and he actually ended up getting Hammy's autograph. And I'll tell you this, like my son gets excited about things, and like I can tell pretty quickly, like when he's really feeling it. And man, he was smiling ear to ear when he got this one. I just made up some like quick 8x10s at like the local Walgreens, and we went out and we watched the practice. And then after the practice, we just hung out with the guys. And man, shout out to the Rockford Ice Hogs. That's such a cool thing. It was completely free. We got to see the practice and then hang out with the guys on the team. And almost every single guy that we talked to was extremely personable. Definitely not rushing to the bus and trying to get out of there. So that was extremely cool. Yeah, I can't believe that's like is a thing that they did. And, like I know that those guys are a lot of the guys like get called up and sent down because the Hawks had a good start to the season, but they're a little bit fluid right now, and it's like flu season, so a lot of guys are getting sick. But that was one of the cooler things that I've been to in a while. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Hopefully that's allowable here. So yeah, I appreciate it, guys. That was pretty dope. Yeah. Yeah, great memories, and that's kind of what I'm all about is trying to kind of spark up the love for sports and things like that. So I thought you guys might appreciate it, so I wanted to share. All right, we're about 8 guys here. I know that the football game is on, so I'm gonna try not to keep you guys super long. Otherwise, it'll start to feel like one of my high school classes, and I don't want that for you. We do got 2 of the 8x10s today, so let me open this guy up. Of course, we're keeping track of like the numbers. Last week was the first week that we did it. We did 1 and 2. So then this week we're going to do 3 and 4. And as you can see, everything else still here in the box. All right, so I'm going to take 3 and 4 and throw them on the table here for tonight. And then in terms of tonight's, we do got the classic 5 items and then the 2 8x10s for a grand total of 7. So I'm going to tuck the 8x10s in the back here. For the break tonight, we are doing some football. So classically, we'll start with football. We've got the mini helmets, which is the last mini helmet that I have for this case. Maybe I'll get another one once they kind of open up. For the first time, we're doing some sign and slab for football. So I'm excited about that. I've got 10 of these, and that's been treating us well. So I hope that continues. And then as some more new football products kind of come out, so I'll try to nab those for us. For baseball, I've got my last black bag edition for baseball, as well as signed and slabbed. I do got several more of the signed and slab for baseball. There's my last black bag for the time being until probably the spring kicks up. And then I do actually have some Hall of Fame edition signed and slab. So I'm excited about that because that's got some potential for some really big bangers. And then, of course, the hockey. Once we get through the hockey, so we've got several more boxes of this that will take care of us for probably the next couple months. And then we'll do the 2 8x10s. That is entirely by sports. So then we'll kind of go about that way, multi-sport. So, yeah. Sweet. All right. I think we're going to fire this thing up so that I don't take up too much of your time. It's halftime in the game, and I want to make sure you guys are watching. Some of you guys are probably watching both simultaneously. Feel free to mute me so that you can listen to the game and all the great commentary. I think Tom Brady was doing it right, so probably want to listen to Tom rather than listen to me. All right. As always, I want to thank you guys for jumping in the break this week. We are completely entirely sold out. It is Call Your Shot Sports Breaks Memorabilia. My name is Bart. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. For those guys that are returning, you guys know that you're welcome here. And of course, we got a star-studded lineup when it comes to the guys that come back on a weekly basis. So I'm excited about tonight. I thought we had a nice break last night, and I'm hoping that the streak of nice hits and big names continues. If anybody's interested in the Facebook group, I got a link in the video description. Otherwise, let's get after it. So we're going to start with some football tonight. I think I'm going to start with this guy right here. I think I'm going to start with my last mini helmet of the case. So friendly reminder, and a friendly reminder to everybody, right? Whether you're new or you've been somebody that's been around, just a friendly reminder that eBay does require that I mark all items as shipped, regardless of whether or not your team hits. If you do see a tracking number that's attached to your order, that is the confirmation that your team hit. I know the breaks are more fun when your team hits, but it's really just a numbers game. Stick around, have some fun. Jump in the chat if you're a new person. Don't be shy. I'm sure that all the guys that are returning will welcome you aboard and make sure that we keep it fun. Okay, so that being said, we're going to dive into this thing. We'll start with the mini helmets. Quick little trip around the box just for transparency purposes. And a lot of guys are the returning guys. I see it already in the chat, so you know what transparency means. All right, here we go. So we got some tape up top. We got that patented secondary seal. That is the side of the mini helmet that I'm going to be breaking open. There is also the bottom. I'm not going to open the bottom, but I probably should show it nonetheless. So give me a second while I make sure I cover all my bases. I don't know about you guys. I'm getting excited about baseball. A lot of my local superstores in the area are starting to stock things for spring. So I'm getting excited about better weather and spring sports and summer sports. So I don't know about you. I know that the winter sports are still in full effect. I'm still excited about football. I've been on a hockey kick, as you probably can tell, the last couple weeks. I think Darren got me into it. So Darren, thanks for bringing me aboard to the hockey group. So I'm getting much more involved in hockey and starting to learn a lot more about it. I'm pretty excited sharing with my kid. All right, so let's get after it. Yes, this is a family show. So you know that. Yeah, I appreciate it, Darren. All right, let's get after it. So let's do it. Oh, stop it. Stop it. All right, we'll get after it. Let's get this one. We see it sealed. Let's do it. Our last mini helmet. Why not end with a bang here? Fireworks. So maybe one of these headliners would be pretty sweet. Let's do it. Good luck to all teams. I'll slice the sides and then I'll slice the seal, and we'll see what we got. Let's do it. How about a nice hit here for somebody? How about a nice banger? All right, there goes the one side. There goes the second. And here we go, up top. There goes the secondary seal. All right, good luck to all teams. Let's see what we got this week. Let's get after it. All right, I can tell you right away, it looks like another one of those salute to service. It looks like a salute to service. Let's see what we got. All right, and then for the last mini helmet we got here, this looks like it's going to Dallas. Dallas Cowboys. There is the autograph. It looks like it's also inscribed with a number. So there's the autograph. It is Beckett certified. And in terms of name, hey, that's a nice name. How about Des Bryant? That's a nice one. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was involved in one of those most controversial calls, catch, no catch. So salute to service. Man, I'm a big fan of the salute to service stuff. I think that is awesome. I think I told you guys before that I'm looking for a salute to service Bears jersey, as well as the hoodie and the sweaters and those kind of things. So just trying to find the right deal for it. But I think the salute to service is neat. All right. Yeah, sweet. Look at that in the front. The Dallas up front there. That's nice. Des Bryant. Sweet. Yeah. Nice autograph there. The inscription. And then for the Beckett cert, it might be a little hard to see, but I'm going to try to get it done anyway. 1W 336 335. So 1W 336 335. Des Bryant. That's a nice start on a salute to service. Big name. Definitely a guy that was not afraid of talking his stuff and strutting his stuff as well. So, no, yeah, I'm jealous about it too, especially since I'm a fan of those salute to service. All right, in terms of guys tonight, Dallas Cowboys. This one is going out to Ashley. So Dallas Cowboys this week going out to Ashley A. Ashley A. joined us in the breaks for the first time last week. Ended up walking away with the Kyle Tucker, if you guys remember, the Kyle Tucker 8x10. And then Ashley joined back in this week. So congrats, Ashley. Not sure if you're here tonight. Congrats. And that is a sweet salute to service. Dallas Cowboys. Des Bryant coming your way. Sweet Des Bryant coming your way. All right, let's continue this this party and let's see what we got here. Our first sign-in slab for football. We know that's got the triple transparency. We got the cellophane wrapping. We got the secondary seal, that patented secondary seal, and then a black bag on the inside. So quick trip around just to make sure cellophane wrapping, everything's in good business and everything's in good working order, exactly the way that you would imagine, because why would it ever be anything different? At this time, I should also probably thank everybody that's left me some positive comments on eBay over the last week. Man, I really felt the love this week from everybody. So if you were somebody that left me some positive comments, special thank you. I do appreciate that. I do take time to read them, and I got to take some time to also send out some positive feedback on your Accord. So maybe tonight after the break, when I'm doing some wrapping and stuff like that, getting everything ready to ship, I'll take some time to do it as well. So I want to reciprocate that love. So thank you to everybody that took the time to do it. It means something. It might not mean a lot to you, but it means something to me. All right. So let's get after it. Good luck to all teams, but triple transparency. We got to get through some things here. Some of these Gold Rush slabs have better security than the card that I have sitting outside. All right, here we go. So we got that secondary seal. Let's get after that one. Let's crack this baby open. How about a nice hit? There's some really big potential in this box right here. All right, here we go. Little black bag on the inside, as we've had the same thing for basketball and as baseball as well. So let's do it. Yes, said it again. So yeah, tonight you're gonna have fun. You guys are watching the game. I'm just trying to help make sure you guys have a good time. If it was Sunday, I would tone it down, but it's Saturday. We got a whole day to recover tomorrow. The Bears are playing. You'll thank me tomorrow, boys. You'll thank me tomorrow. Yeah, I said triple. I won't say the second word anymore, but we'll go from there. Yeah, you guys let me know when you need intermission. Somebody put in some fireworks in the chat. You let me know when intermission is, and I'll take a break so you can recover and hit the loo if you need it. All right, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So quick little black bag. Let's get after it. Here we go. Good luck to all teams. I can't wait to see what this looks like. I've been excited about this thing since it came in, as I have all the other slabs. So loving the Gold Rush slabs. All right, here we go. Good luck to all teams. Let's see what we got this week. All right. I would say that we got a nice hit here. And the hits just keep on coming from the slabs. We got Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk in the white Sharpie, PSA, DNA certified, authentic. That is sweet. It is a rookie, Marshall Faulk for the Indianapolis Colts. It is his rookie card. It's a little hard to see there, but I'm going to try to get you guys close enough. I think you guys can see that there. 94 Ultra Fleer rookie, pristine. It's got the gold on there, his autograph in white. That's sweet. Indianapolis Colts hit. Back looks good too. That's sweet. Look at this 94 Fleer. Triple picture. Played for San Diego State, in case it comes up in trivia, boys. The Aztecs, San Diego State. That's sweet. Card 408 in the set. PSA. DNA. Man, Tony, I'm with you. I think every single card we've pulled, like out of the slabs, are cards that I would wholeheartedly just take in my PC. And I'm not just saying that. Like it's just big name after big name. And it's PSA DNA certified. It's already slabbed up. There's nothing you need to do besides put it in a place that you want to see it or tuck it away, depending on how you do your PC. I know a lot of guys in the break room, the returning guys. I know a lot of you guys like to display it. I know we had some guys that frame some stuff up at work. Some guys that are transforming the basement into a nice little memorabilia man cave. So yeah, that's a sweet one. All right, for the Indianapolis Colts this week, we got Thomas B. So again, some first break mojo. It just seems to be the case. Josh would tell you, because I remember Josh said it a couple weeks back, that the first break mojo is real, and I think Josh is right. So Thomas, one of our new guys this week, first break mojo. It's real. I mean, Ashley last week, first break mojo. Thomas picked up a couple spots in football this week. Not sure if you're here, Thomas, but congrats. Thomas, you got Marshall Falk, PSA, DNA certified, coming your way. For sure. It is real. Yeah. I think Dan B's got a point. If we got some first break mojo, we got to also pay some love to some veterans here, some vets. We got the salute to service. So I got a salute to service for all the guys, the vets here in the group that have been to Saturday and Sunday night battles here for the last several weeks. I got a salute to your guys' service as well. So that's I mean, that only makes sense to me. So all right, guys, let's do hockey next, and then we'll go to baseball. That's kind of how I like to do it, and then we'll do the 8x10s. I thought the 8x10s were pretty sweet last week. It was cool to get the boxing. It's kind of nice to get a little bit of that other spot and see some other hits that come out of it. I thought that was really cool for Tony last week. So no, yeah, for sure. I got to see what Tony wrote. Give me a second. So. Second eBay account. There it is. Yeah, is exactly right. So yeah, I think what was it, a couple weeks ago? Somebody said use like your wife's account or something to get the mojo going. So that's hilarious, boys. That's hilarious. No, yeah, we've got a couple guys that have been on a hot streak. What's going on, Dave? Dave jumping in this week. He's been in our break the last couple weeks, and yeah, Dave's got a nice streak going. So, all right. Speaking of which, let's jump into some hockey. Of course, we got some Gold Rush, cellophane wrapping, secondary seal. Dave's been on a nice little streak, hitting some hockey a couple weeks in a row, and then before that, I think he hit some football. So that's exciting. So good luck to Dave as well as everybody else. I know we got some guys that are on a cold streak, so I'm hoping that we break some cold streaks tonight. And if we got some hot streaks, let's keep those going as well. Salute to service. We got to definitely show some homage to the guys that come on a weekly basis, those vet guys. All right, guys, let's do it. I have absolutely not been disappointed by this product at all so far, and I don't imagine tonight's going to be any different. So let's do it. I've been looking at some different hockey products as well, thinking about getting some pucks back in here. So be on the lookout for that, and I imagine I'll tell you when I got them in, but I'm looking at hockey pucks. I'm also looking at some different boxes with multiple hits in it. So be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely looking into it. All right, here we go. So let's do it. So I think they're called like hat trick boxes. So the hat trick boxes got a couple different hits in it. The last one that I saw open was like a jersey, a puck, and an 8x10. So I think that would be kind of sweet as long as we still have the interest for hockey, which seems like it's there. There goes the cellophane wrapping, fellas. Here comes the secondary seal. Secondary seal, good working order. Here we go. Let's do it. How about a solid hit here for somebody? All right, let's do it. There goes the seal. Good luck to all teams. How about a headliner? Selfishly for the group. Let's do it. Oh, I think I recognize these colors. We've got black, we've got yellow, and we've got whites. Oh, baby. Bork. We've got Bork in the house. Big time name. Bang, bang, bang. Bork. Sweet. 77. 2004 Hall of Fame inscription. Big old autograph. If I'm not mistaken, this is Ray Bork. You'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is Ray. Should be on the box. Let me go take a look. Or are you telling me that it should be one of the ones that are listed? Yeah, it's not on the front cover, but I think it should be. Yeah, so you got the Yager there, but I think Bork should be on there. I'd say that's a big-time name, Ray Bork. That's sweet, fellas. It is Beckett Cert. We'll go take a peek at who nabbed it, but I'll say some words about Ray Bork as well, since I'm educating myself and becoming more of a hockey fan by the day. But Beckett Cert here, boys. I've got BH 62071. BH 62071. Yeah. So that's a nice hit. We'll open this guy up and see the fronts. Love about the hockey jerseys. It is a Bruin. So Boston Bruins. They are playing my Blackhawks here tonight. Last I checked, the Bruins were up 3-2. I don't know if that score has changed. For the Blackhawk fan in me, I hope that it has. But that was a nice Ray Bork. 77 for the Boston Bruins. I'll say a couple words about Ray, but I know that is a legendary name. That's sweet. And the product just keeps on delivering. Man, I'm a fan. Ray Bork, 04 Hall of Fame. All right. And when it comes to the hockey tonight, for the Boston Bruins, we got Dave. Dave J. No, yeah. With him on the Avalanche would be really sweet. Yeah, I remember, Darren. I remember you showed on Facebook like a picture of your collection of the jerseys. That's pretty sweet. So the streak continues for Dave. Dave just catching fire in hockey. So, Dave, congrats, my man. Congrats on the Ray Bork. I remember Darren has one as well. That'd be kind of sweet to get him on the Avalanche as well. And when he was on the Avalanche, let's see, what years was he on the Avalanche? Towards the end, right? Early 2000s. Yeah, early 2000s. And was early 2000s like the Forsberg and Teemu Selanne? Was that, am I remembering that right? Yeah, he definitely manifested it. But it was early 2000s. Only a couple of them. Is that Forsberg years? I was a big fan of Forsberg. I like Selanne as well. I remember playing like video games on my like really grainy video games on my childhood computer, like our house computer, and always trying to select Teemu Selanne as like my main player and trying to score like a ton of goals with him. So I imagine this was right around the same time. In my head, I'm thinking like NHL 98 or NHL 99 for PC. But that's a solid hit. Ray Bork, first round pick, 8th overall. He got picked by Boston Bruins. He's in the Hall of Fame, of course. One-time Cup winner, 79-80 Calder, 19-time All-Star. Oh my goodness. 5-time Norris, 91-92 Clancy. And he was on that same 100th anniversary team in the 2017-2018, the last NHL 100 greatest players of all time. Oh my goodness. 19-time All-Star. Holy. My goodness. My goodness. I'm starting to get to know Dave a little bit better. That comment about not having the baseball hits, that's pretty humorous, Dave. He's just saying he's never hit baseball, but he's doing quite all right in hockey and in football. So, congrats again, Dave. Getting to know you. That's good humor. He holds records for most career goals, assists, and points by a defenseman. Thank you, Josh, educating me. I didn't see that on Hockey Reference, but you probably looked up something a little bit different. But yeah, defenseman. He's a lefty from Montreal, Quebec. Over 1,600 games played, over 400 goals, almost 1,200 assists, almost 1,600 points. His plus minus is ridiculous, 527. Penalty minutes over 1,000. I got appreciation for that too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ray Bork. That is a legendary name. No, yeah. Monster. Monster for sure. Beat the Wings. I'll have to check that. Yeah. Was the championship for them against the Red Wings? Hmm. Let's see. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, that was some of the dynasty years for both of those teams. But I mean, those are both like very legendary, very legendary franchises. So sorry, my Alexa just kicked in for some reason. So all right. So then we got the hockey. That's a nice name. Bang, 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 fireworks. All right, fellas, let's move on to some baseball. Of course, I'm here taking all the time in the world looking these guys up, and I told you I was gonna go quickly so you guys can go back to watching football. So I apologize about that. I got a little bit carried away just looking into my own little nerdiness. So all right, we got baseball. This is my last black bag for baseball that I got at the moment, but more coming soon whenever they refresh the stock and I can get my hands on some more. Good luck to all teams. Feel free to manifest some energy like Dave did if you want. I'm all about it, so I would never think less of anybody. So after all, it is called Call Your Shot Sports Break, so call your shot. And I think it's just appropriate that we stay with the same color scheme. We just came off of black, yellow, and whites. So how about some black, yellow, and whites? The color scheme is real tonight. So all right. All right, we got Drebeck. I think this is Doug Drebeck. So Doug Drebeck, if I'm not mistaken. And this looks like it's Pirates. It looks like Pirates hit. So big old autograph there, fellas. Stayed out of the stitching. Just barely stayed out of the stitching, but nonetheless did. 1990 NL Cy Young. And in terms of the certification, we got Beckett again. Beckett W 327 460. W 327 460. W 327 460. Drebeck. I'll take this one out as well. Nice thing about the baseball and the hockey, I don't have to spend too much time looking it up since those jerseys have it in the front. Drebeck 15. Pirates. Pittsburgh. All right, we'll go take a look. Say a couple quick words about Drebeck. All right, Drebeck, you're going to go here. I can't put you on top of Ray Bork. It just doesn't sit right with me, so I'm going to put Marshall Falk there. Drebeck will be there. After all the things I just said about Bork, he's going to sit very nicely there on his own on the left. Yeah, nice stitching for sure. Anytime you could do like the stitching, 3 colors is a solid one. All right, in terms of baseball, Pittsburgh Pirates this week. Dan B, Pittsburgh Pirates. This one's going out to Dan B. I know Dan B was on a little bit of a cold spell as of late, so that's a nice hit. So congrats, Dan. The champ is here, our fantasy champ. So congrats to Dan B. Away. Okay, say a couple quick words about Drebeck so I keep this thing moving along, but why not? Doug Drebeck, of course, a pitcher drafted by the Cleveland Indians. There you go. That'll work in the 4th round. For those of you guys that know, Dan B, one of our Ohio guys. So that's exciting. And yeah, it's pretty good. 29.2 career WAR, 155 wins, career ERA of 3.73, over 2,500 innings pitched, almost 1,600 strikeouts. That'll do. Cy Young, and he's the all-star as well. That's a nice hit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congrats. Drebeck going out to Dan B. The champ is here. All right. In terms of baseball, we've got one more. We got the signed and slabbed. Quick little tiny trip around the box itself. Triple transparency. I haven't said it in a couple minutes, boys. Forgive me. All right. Take you on a quick trip. We know we got the cellophane wrapping, the secondary seal. Can't wait to see the comments. All right. And secondary seal and then the black bag on the inside. Let's get after it. Here goes the cellophane. Hey, you should have used the bathroom when I was looking up some of those stats, all right? It's not my fault. You could have taken the opportunity. I'm just messing, guys. All right. Secondary seal. Good work in order. Yeah, I had to. It's Saturday. If it was Sunday, like I said, I wouldn't do it, but it's Saturday. Let's have some fun. All right. Black bag on the inside. Let's do it. Maybe you did. That's true, Tony. I never asked, you never told, right? I never asked, you never told. Yeah, and a long weekend. I am so thankful that that we've got Monday off for school and have the Bears game tomorrow, which means however it turns out, I can have some fun and Monday will be a nice little rest recovery day. So you guys will definitely hear from me on the Facebook group, however it turns out tomorrow with my Chicago Bears. All right. Good luck to all teams. Black bag. Or not black bag. We've got the sign and slab for baseball. Let's do it. Good luck to all teams. Hopefully another banger incoming here. All right. Good luck to all teams. What do we got this week? Okay. That's a nice name. A retro name for sure. But a very solid hit. We've got Vince Coleman. Vince Coleman for the St. Louis Cardinals. PSA, DNA certified gem mint 10. They don't put anything else in this product besides the gem mints and the PSA DNA certified. We haven't seen a PSA 9. We haven't seen anything less than that. It's just the mint 10s, PSA DNA. This is his Donruss NL Rookie of the Year card from 85 Donruss. That is sweet. Blue Sharpie, 86 NL Rookie of the Year inscription. That's dope. Yeah, old school great. I have his jersey. From a break probably like maybe 2 years ago. But not like one of the home or away, but like one of the alternates. If you guys know about the Cardinals baby blue uniforms. So I've got his baby blue uniform. I know you'll say, Z or Bart, aren't you a Cubs fan? But no, I got appreciation for all teams and all players. So I ended up hitting it in one of my breaks and held on to it. So even though I would consider myself a hardcore Cubs fan, appreciation for guys like this. Card number 54 in the 85 Donruss set. Some nice words there about Coleman. 110 stolen bases, third highest ever. Dang. All right, nice hit. St. Louis Cardinals, Vince Coleman. Donruss, Rookie of the Year. That's nice. Let's find a place for him. Let's see. Will he stay there? He will. All right. I think I found a nice place for him there. I'm going to put him on my bear. So there you go. I didn't want to put him on the Cub logo because then you guys would be confused. You wouldn't be sure if I was telling the truth about being a hardcore fan or not. All right. St. Louis Cardinals. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? A few guys here in the group are going to have a good laugh with this one. Dave J. Taking down the St. Louis Cardinals. Somebody's going to have a laugh with this. He just said a couple moments back that he's yet to hit in baseball. He hit the Ray Bork in hockey, and he's walking away with the Vince Coleman for the St. Louis Cardinals. He done did it. He called it. Yeah. I appreciate all memorabilia, especially from the greats. It's just cool to look back at it and talk about the history of it. So, yeah, Dave's on a heater, man. So congrats to Dave. So one more time out loud. Now he can say that he's hitting all the different sports we've had. If he gets a spot in the multi-sport photos, I think we'll have to see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna get these photos going, fellas. Let me rearrange here. Marshall Falk, we got Vince Coleman, we got Ray Bork, we got Doug Drabeck, we got Des Bryant. Man, all big names for their respective sports. All right, we got two 8x10s. After last week, the returning guys know how it's gonna work. We're doing this entirely by sports. So we didn't sell spots by teams, but by sport. We've got basketball, we've got baseball, we've got hockey, we've got other. So those will go to those spots. We'll just go in order here. I've got 3 and 4 from the fresh case last week. So let's start with 3, and then we'll work our way to 4 and see what happens. In terms of the 8x10s, take you on a quick trip around the 8x10 itself. There is like a little pull tab here, so maybe a little bit hard to see with my lighting, but I'll try to get you guys there. Pull tab in working order. If it wasn't, you would know right away. All right. So that is the only place to open it. Let's do it. We had some nice hits last week. Kyle Tucker, and he ended up signing a massive deal with the Dodgers. How are the Dodgers deferring this much money? How are the Dodgers doing this? Are they the smartest financial team in baseball? Or did they just find a loophole? Are they doing something wrong? You guys have to let me know. All right, good luck to all teams. I have my opinions, but then again, we got our starting for first baseman from them because they had to cut somebody. So I'll take it. Michael Busch came to us for basically peanuts because they had to get rid of him, and he had almost 30 home runs. So I don't know. I wasn't happy about it. They won a lot, but the Cubs benefited from it. So all right, let's do it. All right, right away. It looks like a football hit. So it looks like football, Texas Tech. That is a sweet photo. That is a sweet photo of a nice little hurdle there. Big old autograph with the 5 inscription from Texas Tech. And I have to imagine if you were a Texas Tech fan and he was hurdling a guy from Texas. Let's see, that's Palmer, it looks like. That is a pretty sweet image. 8x10. Sweet. What do we got here? Oh, makes all the sense in the world. Michael Crabtree. That's got some tie into tonight as well. With the Seahawks on. I watched that Sherman post-game interview where he called out Michael Crabtree. But Crabtree was he was an exciting receiver. That is a pretty dope picture. And of course, it is going out to football. Let me go take a look and see where we stand on football. I'm going to move this other 8x10. I'm going to sneak this guy here. Again, trying to give Ray Bork his due diligence and due respect. All right, leave that one there. All right, football. Football for the 8x10. And football for the 8x10 is going out to Ashley. So this one's going out to Ashley A. Like I said, Ashley joined the breaks last week. Ashley ended up hitting the Dallas hits of the Des Bryant and now has a nice Michael Crabtree to go with it. That's sweet. Congrats. I'm not sure if you hear Ashley or you're going to watch later, but if you're not tuning in live, congrats. Both coming your way. As soon as I can get to the post office, which might not be Monday. I'm not sure if they're open. I don't think they are. But Tuesday, we'll try to get in there. We'll drop it in as soon as we can. Congrats. All right. Yeah. Ashley doubling up. Here we go. So then our last item for the evening, which is going to be 8x10 number 4 there. Quick little trip around, and then you guys can get back to football, and I'll leave you alone for the evening. All right, we got the pull tab there in good working order. All right. Good luck to all teams. Again, we got, 2025 multi-sports. Sold by Sport. If it's something you enjoy, feel free to jump in next time. I think I've got 6 more of these, so I don't have an endless amount. Probably only 3 more weeks of this guy and the 2 of them, and then we'll move on to something else. All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody in the 8x10s. Let's see what we got. All right. In the 8x10s, we've also got some more football. So it looks like the second 8x10 is football as well. Got another hurdling player. It looks like for the Eagles. Big old autograph in a blue Sharpie, 32 on the inscription. Beckett cert. And also got the NFL certification there as well. But on the Beckett cert, Y84116. Owen Schmidt. Owen Schmidt. That's a cool little photo. Them playing the Colts. That's a cool shot of him. Big old autograph and a beautiful autograph at that. So football going out to Ashley. Ashley doubles down in the 8x10s. Congrats, Ashley. And that will be the hat trick for Ashley tonight. We had a hat trick last week for Tony. And then this week we got a hat trick for Ashley. Yeah, hat trick. I appreciate all the positivity, fellas. Like I said, I know the breaks, like I always say, I guess. The breaks are more fun when your teams hit. But it's still nice to be able to look at a board of names like that and sharing some memories and things and an appreciation for it. Dan B said it best. Just an appreciation for all memorabilia in general. I'm a diehard Chicago fan, but I have an appreciation for everything sitting here, everything sitting at your house, and that's part of the hobby. All right, quick recap. We had the two 8x10s, and then we had Crabtree and Schmidt for Texas Tech and the Eagles. Both went to Ashley A. Congrats on those. We had the Doug Drabeck that went to Dan B. The champ is here. Dan B for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We had Vince Coleman. Vince Coleman go out to Dave J. That's his honorary baseball hits. First baseball hit for Dave. Congrats there. Big name tonight, Ray Bork coming out there for hockey. That one going out to the Boston Bruins. Also Dave J. We had a nice little hit here for Marshall Falk and the Indianapolis Colts. So the Indianapolis Colts. I'll have to double check my list to see where that one went. I think it was Thomas, right? So Indianapolis Colts was up Thomas, one of our new guys. So congrats to Thomas. That's a cool one, especially for a first-time hit. That's neat. So congrats. I imagine he probably is a Colts fan. I don't know that for a fact, but and last but not least, we had that Dez Bryant come out of the salute to service for the Dallas Cowboys. And the Dallas Cowboys was Ashley as well. So Ashley hits the hat trick for football. So football helmets and two 8x10s. All right, guys. As always, I want to say another special thank you again for jumping in this week. Thanks for helping me fill out the break and picking up the extra teams. It is much appreciated. May not make a big difference to you, but it does to me. I enjoy our weekly time together. I won't keep you any longer here tonight. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the long weekends. Hopefully get a time to spend some time with your friends, your family, the ones that you love. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. I hope to see you guys back here next Saturday night. We'll have a couple different items working next week, but I'm excited about it, and I'm excited to see what the next week holds. Hopefully we'll be talking about a Chicago Bears win. If you're a LA Rams fan, good luck to the LA Rams, but I hope next week we're talking about a Bears win, and I'm wearing another jersey trying to manifest that good energy. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Darren. Yeah, there's some very solid names here on the table. Yeah, thanks, Dan B. I appreciate that from you, Darren. Kind words. Yeah, thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Thanks, Darren. I'll try to post something in the Facebook group. I'll try to talk my stuff as the game's going. The hockey pull was Ray Bork. Yeah, no worries. So I might mess up the last name, but for Matthew, Ray Bork, since you just signed on, it was a Boston Bruins hit. So a really big name, 19-time All-Star, Hall of Famer. So we ended up hitting Bork, which is, man, one of the bigger names we could hit. So since you just jumped in, Matthew, big old autograph, Hall of Fame 04 inscription, Beckett cert. And it was a Bruins hit. Yeah, very, very solid. looked at some of the stats. The stats were insane. So yeah, very solid hit. I didn't get a chance, Matt, but welcome to the group. So welcome aboard, Matt. For sure, for sure. Yeah, no worries at all. That Bills game was crazy. I was a little bit shaken after it as well. So it was a crazy game to watch. All right. That being said, fellas, hope to see you next week. Feel free to jump in if that's your jam or you would enjoy it. No pressure as always for me. I'm gonna try to get these guys out into the mail as soon as I can. I'll wrap them up tonight and try to get them out in the mail as soon as I can. Hope to see you guys next week. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family. Until next time, triple transparency. See ya.